Hey, what's up grinders? I am Hazard and this is Gems of War. New week, new stuff. The monthly mythic is still on chest, Virago. Pretty poor mythic to be honest, didn't even do a video about this. Pretty much a support troop for beginners, I would say. Nothing interesting on her, except she's very pretty, of course. Legends Reborn, super duper boring as well. Replay the kingdom story and unlock new pets for the kingdom, that's plus of course. And this week, the weekly event is Tower of Doom, Brown Dooms. And that's what we are going to focus on this video. The event weapon, a Doomed Band, is trash, but it gives double points in this event. So I think you should buy it, but you don't necessarily have to use it in every fight though, because the rewards are based on killed dooms, so it's okay to use any other weapon in these other rooms, as long as you remember to equip the new weapon in the boss room. But I think it's better to keep that weapon in your team all the time, so that you don't, forget to equip it in the Doom battles. Before we go on to the teams, I think we could talk about maxing these doomed weapons and orbs of forging. So in the last video, which actually was just a couple weeks ago, got allowed this new 7.0 schedule. Right, I talk about how I buy up until this tier 6 and then use one minor orb of forging on the doomed weapon to save some gems. I explained that this way you will be saving 1500 gems instead if you used just gems to upgrade your doomed weapons. However, I want to talk about that there are other ways too, as long as you have those minor orbs of forging, you can actually buy, for example, this tier 5 here and use 2 minor orbs of forging. This way it will cost you 850 gems, plus those 2 orbs of course, and you will save 500 gems if you bought this 6th tier here and use just one minor orb. And we can go even further. If you buy just this tier 4 and use 3 minor orbs of forging, you will save 500 gems plus 350 gems in total. So 850 gems savings instead if you bought this tier 6 and used just one minor orb of forging. Does that make any sense? I hope so. I'm very bad at explaining this. Right. I think we are going to check the teams now. Here are teams for the early floors, speed team, and here is mid floor team, and here is a late floor team. But I guess I have to mention couple other teams too, because not everybody has those troops, and here I built, or well, I just put these troops here. I call this Chalcedony. Chalcedony, very effective for beginners. It will loop almost endlessly, unless it's frozen of course, as long as you are using just construct troops in your team. Geomancer class, new weapon, Chalcedony and Jernbok to keep the dust storm going, and you will do just fine playing with this. And here is a Sycorax team, good old Sycorax, Mistralus and Megawar here. I'm not going to show this in action, but you fill up Sycorax and you create brown or blue gems and you rip the armor with Megawar until just deal splash damage with Mistralus, who should get an extra turn unless she is frozen of course, and then just loop with Sycorax, deal damage with Mistralus, repeat, repeat, repeat. Boring but very effective. Yeah. Where's that? Oh right, it's a guild event, so it's here. Tower of Doom. Let's try this first speed team here in action. Here we are using Soothsayer because it starts with full mana, empowered, so the starting explosion will give all the mana to Guard's avatar, who should be up very quickly after the explosion. Soothsayer also has Stone Link, gains bonus brown mana from brown gem matches. And we are using Sir Quentin Hadley to give all Knight allies 50% start, so Guard's avatar will start with 50% mana because, surprise surprise, he is a Knight. And we are using this a new weapon to get the double points from killed Dooms, and we are using Titan class because Titan has a Dust Storm and a Thunder Fist, Rock Solid and Lightning Strike and Fortitude of course. Let's try this team in practice. Pretty much the same team as in the yellow Tower of Doom event I did video a couple weeks ago. I'm also again scouting a little bit. So, yeah, that's why all this pen and paper noises. Armor. Let's try another fight. There, just starting explosion is enough to get Guard's avatar up. Life. Venoxia and her smile. There, again, Guard's avatar is up without doing anything. Life, and now we know the last room is of course unlocked. Oh, another Raiden. Right, we didn't get Guard's avatar up, but now we did. There. Let's take that last fight. I'm curious, do we actually get the double points with this new weapon? And in case summons, you can always use Sir Quentin Hadley instead of that and generate more mana to Guard's avatar. That rarely happens, but if it happens, it works pretty well. 2 Dooms defeated, yes, that works. Right, and again, I'm going to play this a little bit further and then I'm going to show the mid-floor team, right? Be back soon. Alright. We're on floor 6 now and Guard's avatar doesn't one-shot enemies anymore, so it's time to change the team. Mid-floor spam team. With the new weapon. Oh, by the way, I throw this new weapon at the bottom of the troop slot because I wanted that Sir Quentin Hadley is up faster. Right. A mech team. Like I wrote in the guild chat, you can throw the weapon the bottom if you like it that way, and yes sir, I do like it that way. This is just here for the double points. I don't really I don't see any reason to cost this. Well, it gives armor, so basically that previous Guard's avatar team can benefit for the cost, but it just slows things down. Here we are using Borg 3000 as our gem destroyer, and we are using Dina 9000. Probably know this troop, very effective, deals magic plus 4 or double magic damage to 3 random enemies and then gains armor. And we're using Ting Steam Whistle here for the Electro Storm, very useful. Yellow goes to Bork and red goes to Tina. And Tina is also a dwarf, so he has a fortitude trait, so he has immunity to Death Mark, and that's brilliant, so the possible Death Mark won't kill him. And he can also heal your allies and summon those Tinker Down bots if they are needed. Pretty simple team. We are using Mechanist class to give 50% start to all these troops to speed up the process. Actually, I think I'm going to mention about other troops, what you can use if you don't for some reason have Tina 9000. Phoenix, very good troop. Bless and Enchants, random ally on extra turns, and you can deal AoE true damage or summon Wolfire Hunters. The Kraken, pretty good. Scourge of Honor also deals AoE true damage. Yes. And Washdagon, Nocturnia, the Deep King, Oof Horrigan as well, deals true damage to 3 random enemies. A mini Tina, one could say. And that's about it, I think, yeah, from brown troops. But we are using Tina in this team for the 50% start. Let's try. Excuse me. Well, that took unusually long. Get work up and spam the board, then deal true damage with Tina. Spam work. Get Tina up and do the final blow. Magic scroll. Chimera Cave. Some Bork, deal true damage, and repeat. That was armor, and by the way, one more mention. I searched with true damage a moment ago, but if you want to use a really effective troop, then Morthanis Darkness is pretty nice as well. Doesn't have 50% start, but has Undying trait, so she is immune to Death Mark and steals life from 4 random enemies. So just one cost probably is enough at this floor, yes. But I just made a mistake though. I want the storm, of course. This way. Yeah. Yellow's to Bork and red's to Morthanis Darkness. We still need to unlock, it seems. Get Bork up, spam the board, do the life steal. There. Hate scroll, always nice. And this is unlock. Ground Girdle. Siren Company. I guess we could take that. Wow, it's like a machine gun, man. There. Right. So Tina or Morthanis Darkness or some other true damage troop as your damage dealer. But let's take this Doom of Darkness first, and then I'm going to just play a little bit further and show the final team. And there. Nice and easy. Right. I'll play a little bit and be back soon. Okay, and we are floor 10 now. And this Tina team works very well, and you can go pretty far with this, I think. But I want to be over with this video, so we are going to use this Iron God team here in floor 10, even though we don't have to. Pretty simple team idea. We are using Angry Mob as our gem destroyer because Workwood, Mana Block, Iron God. 2 out of 3 colors, so at least we can have the blue and yellow there free when we use Angry Mob here. Angry Mob also has a summoning option, as does Mortanish Darkness here. And yeah, the idea is to eat what can't be eaten, and those that are immune to devour, we are using Mortanish Darkness, who steals their life, and also this troop has summoning option in case you happen to lose one of these troops. And as I said previously, Mortanish Darkness has Undying trait. This is very great against those high level dooms, because, well, let's face it, if you're going to die on something, that will be death mark. So if one of these, for example, if Iron God is dead or dies from the death mark, Mortanish Darkness here can carry you to the victory. And I'm using Elementalist in this team to have a little bit of support with the freeze and entangle and stun and so on. Let's try this team in practice, shall we? Floor 10, room 2. Yeah. Main priority is to get Angry Mob up, then stun the board and eat what can be eaten. Well, that failed. Alright! I didn't think this through actually. Our Iron God has only 70 attack, so I think you have to use that Mortanish Darkness a little bit more there, I think. We could equip our season medals and get a little bit of attack boost, but I am not sure if I want to. These are those problems when you don't buy that tier 7 and get those power potions. I think I'm going to keep those Nisha medals on because I want to destroy as much board as possible. Well, it's good that I talk about those cheese teams early in the video, because if these teams aren't working for you, you can always go back and use tried and tested teams. That Sycorax Mistralis combo is very effective. Well, that worked nice. And let's seal the life from those two. Haste. I suppose you could throw Tina on that Iron God's place, and that would work pretty fine. Let's try if we can eat one of those. Yes. That's how this team is supposed to work. Yeah. That's unlock. And as I said, I'm scouting, so I had to take a look at the room 5 No red, unfortunately. Well, let's take round then. Uh-oh, what's happening? Sorin is looking like that. And that. And now I'm getting my groove on, yeah. Please eat Siren, yes. Oh, what am I doing? Too much Wand of Stars, man. Yeah, right. Slayer. Haste Scroll, alright. How about if we try Tina over here? And now we could equip a Borg as well. Little bit of change here. Because nobody likes when Iron God doesn't eat. Yeah. Okay. Small modification. We want to take yellow gems if there are any, but there aren't, so let's take them brown. And again, Borg is up in the next turn, so I guess we could just do that. And thumb the board. Goodbye. Yeah, this is pretty nice actually. 2 true damage to troops who deal heavy damage in a gem destroyer with Elementalist. Yeah, I guess I'm going to put that team on the team code list that I'm going to paste in the pinned comment. Hope you like the teams. Let me know what you are using in this event and have a great day. Has us out. Peace!